Hi, I'm Sleepy. This is a breakdown video. Pay attention. Thank you. Let's talk about this breach flash. This flash acts as a signal for Forsaken to reposition. How so? Well, having played EDG a couple of times, Jason understands and acknowledges that they are at the same level of play, and in a 5v1 he would expect EDG to rush into the side and throw bodies at him, hoping one of them could catch him and close the round. As the flash pops, he turns to reposition into elbow, which also happens to be the best spot to make use of his judge. Smoggy turned as Jason pushed elbow, thinking it was a Yoru clone and he wanted to avoid getting blinded. Unfortunately for him though, it is the real Yoru. Caught off guard, Haodong and Smoggy died pretty quick. Now Jason probably knew the rest of EDG were gonna push from behind him, so he picked up the Vandal and started jiggling. Jiggling is super effective in baiting out shots and get info relatively safely, which in this case is absolutely necessary for Jason not to die to a 3-man firing squad. He spots nobody, funny, and steps back to isolate the first 1v1 against the Sky. 3 down, 2 to go. This is where the magic happens. EDG is now scrambling to trade and he expects the last 2 to swing after their teammate. He goes for a wide swing but realizes both of them are looking at him and makes an instant decision to close off his buddy onto the wall on his left, effectively making it a 1v1. He then gets the shot, and right after the kill he once again closes the angle by moving further to tuck into the wall, and he waited. The waiting is actually pretty important here. The 1 second Jason took before swinging forced Chichu to swing onto him instead, and this allowed Jason some time to reset his recoil to then calmly swing with perfect crosshair adjustment to finish one of the most insane 1v5s in the history of Valorant so far. And that's Forsaken. Too nerdy? Well, too bad, that's what you're getting here today. Let's move on to the next one. It's Mindfreak 1v4 versus Loud. At first glance, even the most trained eyes could mistake this as Mindfreak's genius in isolating gunfights. And although Mindfreak is a genius, this orb was not his. Notice the gas bar? As the cloud pops up, Aaron's gas bar continues filling up, telling us that this was actually Les's orb. From Loud's POV, this would have been a good play because it isolates Aaron's position and it puts the pressure on him to come out of the orb and try to stop the defuse. But they did something. Les's orb and them swinging like that actually helped Mindfreak isolate the 1v2s. We take those. Now, Mindfreak needs to start counting in his head. As he knows the smoke is going down, he repositions into a safer spot, not forgetting that his priority now is on stopping the defuse. He jiggles to check the status of the spike and found that it wasn't healthed. This jiggle is giving Loud a hard time deciding whether to defuse the spike or not. He jiggles a second time and still no health defuse. This gives Aaron some time to reload and switch up angles, and now jiggle from the right. He finds another chance to isolate the 1v1, knowing one player is staying on the spike to defuse as Koyanzine pushes him. Another jiggle confirms the breach is out of position, and it quickly moves to the left and delivers the final blow to the diffuser, securing the 1v4 clutch even before he gets the final kill because there was no time. And his last frag? Well, let's just say it's the cherry on top, courtesy of the one true Iceman. Thank you, Aaron. Next clip is Jinggg, 4K versus PRX. Alright, it's a high-speed moment. Let me try and match the energy. Let's do this in one take, okay? Here we go. Something using Thrash to detain Bane at B long, just take note of that for now. JJ confidently pushes tube, knowing Jason is right behind him, but then Jason dies, and that's a signal for JJ to clear backside. Take note of Mindfreak smoke. JJ gets a kill and stacks. He turns and sees Ilya dying. That's another signal that someone is on side. Remember Aaron's smoke? Well, JJ can confidently swing now, knowing that B long is covered, gets a quick trade on Buzz, then instantly pre-aims B long. Why? 2 things. 1, it's a high-speed moment. Everybody on DRX is ready to trade and swing. Remember Thrash? That's information, baby. JJ lets Bane swing into his crosshair. His hookah smoke faded. Instinctively aware of the possibility now, gets a quick flick, creating an insane clip for FNS to react to. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. Thanks for watching. That was a breakdown. Hope that helps. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye. Bye.